going on, guys? Your girl Nat. Welcome back to another video. I know it's been 2 months since I posted. Hey, how are you? Well, your girl's back and better than ever. And shout out to all my subscribers who consistently were on here writing me. And shout out to the new subscribers. Hey, how you doing? My name's Natalia, 22 years old. I'm a Scorpio. Nice to meet you. Now we're dating. Just kidding. Just kidding. How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a good day. It's March, baby. It's March Madness. March Madness. Ooh. But last year, March, we had a pandemic. Period. Yeah. But, hey guys. How you doing? A lot of you clicked on this video because you read the title. And honestly, today I'm telling you the truth. Don't join I Am Academy until you watch this video. After this video, I want you to really think long and hard before joining I Am Academy, because I'm telling you the nitty gritty. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the video. All right, guys, how you doing today? Like I said, it's March 2nd. Your girl Nat is back better than ever. Really quickly, yo, shout out this shirt. It's from Shein. Shout out Shein. Sponsor this video one day. I've been trying to hit y'all up to sponsor me, but you said I don't have enough views, so sponsor me. Guys, help Shein sponsor me. Also, y'all like my lashes? These are new from the Nazanin collection, which is my lash brand. Or a lingerie brand. I sell lingerie and lashes, guys. So, lash, lingerie, I do both. But do you like them? They're actually really long. I usually don't wear lashes like this, but, I gotta test my product. So, what do y'all think? Period. Alright, so let's go and get down to business, shall we? But before I go ahead and do that, let me talk about my experience first with I Am Master Academy. And then we'll talk about why you shouldn't join before watching this video. Okay? So, where it all started. Let's go back to 2019. In 2019, I was living in Tallahassee, Florida. I was going to college, and I was trying, to find my path in life. I was really in a state of mind where I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. I wanted to be a chef, but I don't cook. And then I wanted to be in hospitality, and own my own hotel one day, own my own restaurant, be the owner of whatever I wanted to work at. And as I started to, go to college and really take these classes, I started to notice that I really hate school. I've always hated school, but now that I'm in college, it's even worse because I have to pay to be here. And I had to pay to be here for a class that I wasn't going to. I wasn't learning anything. I was just going to work and partying during the week. I went to school for nothing, basically. I put myself in debt. During that year, I also, was financially not stable at all. I was putting myself every single month to almost getting evicted. I got into a car crash 6 days into the year. No, that was 2020. No, I was putting myself in financial debt in 2019, okay? I was almost getting evicted. I wasn't paying any of my bills. Almost got my car repoed. Same time that year, I was in a situationship and got my heart broken. And it just, all that together put me in a state of mind of, what the fuck? Like, I was in limbo, basically. I was in the twilight zone. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just, every day, just floating. Just not really mentally there, but there. Especially if you've ever been, heartbroken and been, in a depressive state. That shit sucks. On top of not having enough money to pay anything. On top of, I literally didn't have any money. I was literally every day looking at my account either go from negative to either having at most 60 cents in my bank account. 60 cents. That shit sucked. I didn't know when I was going to eat. I didn't know how I was going to... Sorry. I'm getting emotional. Fuck. I didn't know how I was going to go to work because I didn't have money to pay for gas. I couldn't buy an Uber because I didn't have money. But somehow, every time, the universe and God looks out and Sorry. And I got money somehow. Don't know how, but it worked out, you know? And during that time, like I said, that shit sucks, sorry. Let me put myself together real quick. Okay. During that same time, like I said, I was in a situationship, and I got my heart broken. And on top of not having any money, I was sad, being depressed every day, not wanting to do anything, just lay in my bed. Didn't want to do anything at all with myself, but drink, smoke, and numb the pain, basically. I wanted to forget everything I was doing. I wanted to forget the real world and just lay in bed all day, do nothing, and be sad. Be miserable, be sad. I would play sad music to purposely be in this depressive state. And it lasted for a few months, right? Lasted for a few months. And it really, really sucked. And then at this time, it was also my birthday. I'm a Scorpio, so I was born, October 23rd. Shout out Scorpio gang. And before then, I randomly was on social media before my birthday. No, birthday's on October. August. Let me backtrack. August, I was on social media. Like I said, I didn't have any money. I was just living life to live life. Every day, didn't really care, whatever. On social media, and I'm scrolling, and I follow this girl, right? When I used to live in Palm Beach, if you don't know, that's a place in Florida, and there's this hotel there on Palm Beach Island called The Breakers. Now, The Breakers is a 5-star hotel and resort. It's literally nicknamed, sorry, I'm like wiping off my tears. Sorry. It's literally nicknamed the, what's it called? Fuck. Oh, the Millionaire's Playground, or the whatever they're called. Their playground, whatever. Anyways, it's called The Breakers, right? And while I was working there, I seen on social media that this girl who lived in my city, who's around the same age, actually worked there too. And she was really pretty, I was like, oh my God, maybe if I follow her, we work at the same place, we could be friends, right? But that was my mindset while I was working there. I worked there, mind you, 2017, 2018, before I went to college, right? So now I'm in Tallahassee. It's the end of 2019, it's August. I'm scrolling on social media, and I see the same girl post on her story and on her financial page or whatever it is that she had at the time. It was like, if you want to learn how to make money online, this is something that I'm doing now, and hit me up and we'll talk more about it. And like I said, I had nothing to lose. I already was at rock bottom. I couldn't go any further, right? The furthest I could have been was being homeless, but thank God I didn't go that far. But I was at rock bottom, and I thought to myself, what the fuck can I lose? It doesn't hurt to try. I've always actually had that mindset growing up. I'm always down for whatever. If you know me, I'm down to at least try something once. Especially with food. Shout out, I'm hungry. I'm gonna always eat. One thing about me, I'm gonna always eat. So I'm always down to try new food, try new adventures, try something new at least once. I'm always down to do it once, right? So I was like, why not? She's pretty. She looks like she's really popular. Maybe this is some learn how to make money on Instagram modeling thing, something like that, right? And I was like, cool. Let me just hit her up, because what do I have to? I don't have anything to lose. Like I said, I'm at rock bottom. I have nothing to lose. So I hit her up. I said, hey, I just saw you post and wanted to learn about this. I hit her up on her personal page and her business, whatever page she had going on at the time, because I was like, I really want to know this. What is this? I would love to just make money online, be depressed, and lay in my bed and not go to work. You feel me? And it took her I think a day to hit me up. And she was like, hey girl, I'm so sorry. I was busy doing lashes. But yeah, like, when are you free during that time so we can talk more about it? August. Yes, that's August. No, it was late September, actually, because you want to know why? Your girl had purple hair at the time. It was late September. I had purple hair. Beginning of October, late September, I had purple hair. I remember this because then I got on the call with her and I was trying to hide the fact that I had purple hair because I loved my purple hair. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see, you know, I had purple hair. I loved it, period. It was nice. It wasn't like a dark purple like this. It was like a little lavender thing going on. Shout out me, you know. When, ladies, quick side note, you know when y'all depressed, y'all do stuff for your hair. You cut it, you chop it, you color it. Me, period. So I had the purple hair face, okay? So yeah, I put on a hoodie. I remember that. I was on the call. I put on a hoodie because I was like, you know what? She's probably gonna think I'm crazy. I have purple hair. Let me just hear what this girl has to say. You know, I'm already insecure about myself, regardless, because of my situationship. I don't have any money, whatever. So, actually, while we got on the call, I was doing DoorDash. I was DoorDashing. And there was actually another guy on the call. I don't remember what his name was. Irrelevant, but he was on the call too. And she's, you know, telling me about the foreign exchange market. She's explaining what she does, how she got started. And while she was telling me this, like, everything was making sense. Like, everything was like, oh, like, okay, that makes sense. Because back in high school, I had an economics teacher who, this guy, literally, he taught the curriculum, but he taught us things in the outside world that we literally needed to know about because school system isn't teaching us. One thing he taught us is to learn how to invest, learn how to trade stocks, get into something like that. So that way, in the long run, you can always make money. And that always stuck with me. Things like that in my life have stuck with me because it plays a big part in the real world. And people say that, they're not just saying that just to say it. Especially from a teacher who cares about his students, is telling you something that's not in the curriculum. I'm going to take that to note, especially in high school, right? So he came to mind when she was telling me this, and I was like, okay, this is clicking. Like, this is probably what he meant. Like, this makes sense. Like, this makes sense. You feel me? I get it. But during the presentation, I'm not stupid. You feel me? I knew while she was speaking, there was going to be a catch. There's always a catch. Nothing in life is free. There's always a catch at the end. So while she's telling me this, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Like, I want her to hurry up and tell me where's the catch. Like, I've been in sales all my life. I've been in retail and I work in restaurants. I know how to upsell somebody, make it sound so sweet that they have to buy it. You feel me? So I knew there was a punchline. I get it. You feel me? So I was waiting. And she goes, you know, she runs the whole thing. She explains what the foreign exchange market is. It's trading currencies, one currency for another. You know, when you travel, you do that, right? And I was like, okay, this makes sense. Like, unlike the stock market, I can buy and sell and make money both ways. Like, it makes sense. Like, that's dope. That's cool. Okay. So how do I get started? And she explained, you know, it's at the time, they were running a promotion. It was $190 or something like that at the time. IMS Your Caddy was charging $190 at the time. She explained that what it was, you know, it's an educational platform. We teach people with all these educators, just like schooling, you know, everything in school. You have to pay for this. It's schooling, but you're paying for education to learn and earn at the same time. That's what drew me, you know, it was $100 something, right? But like I said, I was broke. I was dirt broke. I was like, okay, this sounds cool and all, but obviously now I have to pay. Let me think about it. Just like everybody else, you know, I hit up a stranger. You feel me? I hit up a stranger, and now the stranger is telling me I gotta pay for something. I'm like, I'll think about it. You know, my birthday passed. That was in the beginning of October. Like I said, my birthday's October 23rd. So my birthday's basically mid-end of October. But my birthday passed. I still have it in the back of my mind. Still never signed up. Still haven't hit this girl back up. And, you know, I'm thinking, whatever, you know, boom, don't have money again. Back to a negative account. Back to when's my next meal. Back to this, and that. And I'm like, fuck, like I keep getting here. Like I'm tired of living this life. I'm tired of financially fucking myself over and over again. Like, I have no one to blame but myself at the end of the day. And the only one that can get me out of this situation is me. So I told myself, all right, I'm gonna get this money. Like, so I went to work, I was door dashing, I was getting money, like I was trying to make ends meet and save so I can start this program. A couple months go by, you know, November rolls around, or November, December, mid-November, December rolls around now, and I hit her up randomly, out the blue. She forgot about me at this time. She thought I was never gonna, you know, hit her back up, and I was like, hey, her name is Mars, by the way. I was like, hey, Mars, I have the money, I'm ready. And she texted me, she was like, honestly, I forgot that I even, you know, talked to you about this. I really thought you were just, you know, gonna leave. Let's go ahead and get you started since you're ready. Like, I'm proud of you. Like, you saved enough money. Like, you did it. Like, this means you want to try, so let's do it. She didn't know prior that I was saving, struggling, whatever the fuck it was to sign up. You feel me? And cool. November rolls around, I pay, and my life changed. It really did. And I say that in the most positive aspect of my life, because a lot has happened since then that has put me in a situation of betterness. I'm sorry, I'm a water sign, so I cry, but I'm a Scorpio, so I keep it private. But for y'all, I'm going to show y'all my emotions because I really want y'all to understand everything about this, okay? Period. Okay, cool. So, like I said, that day changed my life for the better. Since then, I've learned a lot about myself and about others. Because like I said, prior to that, I was in a really depressive state. That was another reason why I signed up. It was, you know, I didn't have money. I was depressed. So like I said, what can I lose? I'm gonna just do this, you know, get my money right, apparently. I'm gonna try it, why not? And, you know, just to forget about this boy. To forget about how I feel, to forget about I'm depressed. Like, I'm gonna just do it to get my mind somewhere so I'm not in bed just crying myself to sleep every night, right? Cool. Prior to that, I really didn't have any friends. I was very to myself all the time, purposely. Like, I did it on purpose. Like, I would say I want friends, but I was antisocial, right? I didn't want to hang out with people, blah, 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 blah. Like, a lot has changed since then, personally, financially, whatever, my mindset, everything, since that day. And when I first started, I, like everybody else who does start, like, I'm keeping it real with y'all. Like, y'all, I want y'all to understand everything I personally went through before you even get started, because you need to know. You feel me? Y'all, everybody needs to know this so they can experience it too in their own way. So I got started, and like everybody when they first start, I was like, you know, I'm gonna try it out, see how it is. If I don't like it, whatever, right? And that mindset right there has changed completely, first off. And that was a very negative mindset. Even though I said I was going to try it, I still in the back of my mind had a plan B of, okay, if it doesn't work out, it's okay, right? And I learned to change that. But yeah, in the beginning, I was kind of looking at the go lives, kind of looking at the educators, kind of learning, but then I was like, this is a lot, like, yeah. Here and there, I would learn, we'll go on the website, Mars would hit me up, she would ask me, how you're doing with your trading, like, are you studying, are you looking, I'm like, yeah, I'll tell her, yeah, but obviously I wasn't really doing it. December goes by, I didn't pay that membership that month. Mars like, hey, I understand, you had to work hard to get your money the first time, I get it. But next month, let's work on getting you somewhere. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. January rolls around. And this month I paid, I saved again. And Mars is like, hey, I'm proud of you again for paying, Also, this month, I do want to let you know that there is this big event going on in Atlanta. And in Atlanta, what they do, and at this event, is, there's going to be all these educators. You can talk to them in person. And also, there's going to be people who are network marketers and builders here who make 6-7 figures out of this company as well on the other side of trading. At first I was like, okay, like that's cool. And she was like, for this whole month, she was like, it's the end of this month, like you gotta be there. She was like, sorry, if my lighting is changing, it's darker because I'm using natural light, so I look darker, but I don't know why. Anyways, but yeah, she was like, you gotta be there, it's gonna be great. You know, she instilled this into me. She was like, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. And I was like, at first I was hesitant. I was like, I'm not about to go to Atlanta with a stranger. Like, what the fuck? Mind you, like I said, a little while ago in the beginning, January 6th, 2020, I got into a car accident. I don't have a car, okay? Or I did have a car, but it was like fucked up and I was driving it everywhere till it didn't work anymore, basically. So I didn't know how I was going to even get to Atlanta. And mind you, she's like, yo, like, let's go. Now, one day, drunk state, you know, like I said, I'm in college. I'm in Tallahassee, Party City. Like, I went to brunch one day and I got drunk and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Atlanta. And I bought my ticket. How I'm gonna get there, I don't know. And then epiphany happened. Bro, there's such thing as a Greyhound. Like, you don't need a car, there's other ways of getting places. So I bought a Greyhound ticket. And end of January comes, time to go to Atlanta. I'm scared shitless. Like, I've never driven a Greyhound before. I'm about to be in a fucking van with strangers. Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? But I did it. And, whew, girl, guys, everyone, when I tell you, when I went to Atlanta, the day I signed up changed my life. And the day I went to Atlanta confirmed that I did the right thing. When I went to Atlanta, I met Mars, who is now one of my greatest friends and my mentor. I also met Lauren, if you know her. Shout out Lauren, my little Virgo friend. And I met Edwin. If you know Edwin, shout out Edwin Diaz, at Edwin Diaz, on Instagram. All their social medias, actually, everyone who I speak to in this video, their Instagrams will be in the description below, so you guys can see who they are. I also met Edwin on this trip for the very first time. I've never seen these people in person, never talked to these people in person, but I traveled to a different state to meet up with 3 strangers who I've never met before. And it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? This is weird. Like, what kind of people do this? Like, strange, right? But I have to say, when you're around people who want you to do better, who want to do better for themselves, and generally care to help others, it's a different type of energy. It's a different type of experience. Everything about it is very, very uplifting. And when I was at this event, the one thing that will always stay with me, and I cried at this event. Reason being, if you don't know who David Amintier is, I highly suggest you look him up here on YouTube. Look him up on Instagram. He's a motivational speaker and network marketer. And when he spoke at this event, he painted a picture in my mind of the person who I could be, who I strive to be, if I actually did the work. And when I tell you I cried because he painted this vision of, imagine yourself basically the best version of yourself, and you can now pay your parents' bills, you can now be debt free, you can now live a life where you truly desire and deserve, and you can have everything you want. And for somebody who was living on 60 cents to a negative bank account, this really opened my eyes. And I'm getting chills thinking about it. I'm sorry if I'm being emotional in this video. You won't ever probably see me be this emotional, but this, you know, this sticks. And I was nervous. Not nervous, well, it was just an experience. Like, I can't explain it because the feeling was very different. since then, like, I've done everything and I worked hard. I can do more, but since that day, like, my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit has changed to bettering myself and everything about me. To this day, it's been a year and a few months since I've joined I Am Mastery Academy. And I must say it's changed my life for the better. I'm learning how to trade every single day. Now, when you get into this, obviously you can either learn how to trade or you can learn how to do drop shipping. Like I said before, this is a educational platform. Just like schooling, you have to pay for this. And this is better than anything I've ever done because it's teaching me a skill set to be able to make money whenever, wherever, for the rest of my life. Like I said, it's been a year and some months. I'm not a master trader. I can tell you that with all honesty, because I'm still learning every single day, because this is what this platform is for. It's to learn and get better over time. Now, there are going to be some people who come into this and perfect it in a few months and can trade like crazy now. Everyone is different. I am not like everyone. But I know from the person when I first started to where I am now, I know a lot about trading. I can teach someone how to do it, and so that they can be profitable too. But I am not a teacher. I am more of a tutor in that sense, because the educators are on the platform for you to learn. I'm just here to help guide you along the way. And I generally love I Am Mastery Academy because it doesn't only teach you how to be a trader. It doesn't only teach you how to grow an online business. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned that you can learn how to do drop shipping, which we could talk a little bit more in another video if you wanted to learn more about that. But it also teaches you how to be a network marketer, which is the second highest paying job in the world behind professional sports. But it's also the most hated job, which makes it hard. But it's fun doing it. I'm not gonna lie. The ups and the downs really builds character and personal growth and development. And I love it. I do. A lot of people come into this and they think, damn, Forex is a pyramid scheme, when they don't even realize that Forex and the network marketing side is two different things. You don't join Forex, you learn. You joined I Am Mastery Academy to learn how to educate yourself. And it is an option to network market. It's not mandatory. We don't hold a gun to your head and say, hey, reach out to these people. It's an option for you to double your profit, to make more money. And who doesn't like money? From someone, again, who was living 60 cents to negative in her bank account, I generally want you to realize that this can change your life. Now, as you can see, I'm not living in a high-rise apartment. I'm not this millionaire who did it in a year. I'm still learning myself. But mark my words, I will get there. You will see this journey, and you will see me become a millionaire on this channel. Now, like I said, I wanted you to watch this video first before joining, because I want you to see and realize and hear what it has done for me. Because now I live happily in a 3-bedroom apartment. I now own a new car, sports car. I don't live paycheck to paycheck. I can happily say I've traveled during a pandemic to 8, I believe 10, almost 10 different states freely. I just came back from California for fun and flown my cousin out, just 'cause. I bought my first pair of designer on my own, not a gift. And every day, I strive to help other people because I genuinely love what I do. Now, if this is something that you've been thinking of doing, but have been hesitant, I really want you to just give it a shot. Just one. It never hurts to try. Ever. Give it a try. Give it at least 3 months. You have to give it 3 months. You can't give it a week. You can't give it a day. And you can't give it a month. It's too short. You have to give it at least 3 months of really working and really studying and really trying to better yourself. You will see results as long as you put in the work. Nobody is going to do it for you. I won't do it for you. The person who got you started won't do it for you. Your mom won't do it for you. Your brother won't do it for you. Nobody in your family, your friends, your dog. No one's going to do it for you. You have to put in some work. I tell everybody this is a push and pull business. You push, I pull. I won't pull unless you don't push. So, if you are thinking of signing up with I Am Master Your Academy, I want you to give it 3 months. 3 months of your time and energy, and you will see results. And for those of you watching this and have been thinking of joining with me, I really highly suggest you go ahead and reach out to me. We can have a conversation and see how we can get you started. We'll get you on a plan, a schedule, see what works best for you. But if you're watching this just to watch my journey, thank you for the support. And if you're watching this to see me fail, thank you for the support. Because you will see me become a millionaire. And once I do, I know then you would want to join. But I'm telling you this now. Don't wait last minute to get started. I hope this kind of gave you some insight on why you shouldn't join I Master Your Academy before you watch this video. Listen to people's stories. Listen to people's testimonials. There's a lot of people on Instagram, on YouTube, who tell you that this really works. But again, you have to put in work. And if you're somebody who likes a challenge, who's hardworking, who's coachable, who's dedicated, who's teachable, who's open-minded, and willing to give up some things, not everything, but some things to succeed, hit me up. Let's get you started. Again, thank you for watching this video. I hope this gave you, I'm so sorry for just burping. I hope this gave you some insight on my journey. I'm going to be posting more again. I do have a few events coming up. I'll be in Dallas the end of this month, Dallas, Texas, for the I Am Master Academy March Madness event. It's going to be a huge event. I can't wait. Bob Proctor is going to be there. If you don't know who Bob Proctor is, you'll look him up. Chris Terry, the CEO of I Am Master Academy. We have educators out the wazoo going to be there. Chairmen are going to be there. And everyone in between. Over 5,000 plus people are going to be there, learning and earning and trying to better themselves. And I really wish you were there with me too. So again, reach out to me on my Instagram. Down below, you can write in the comments. I'll also put my number in the description, but please text me #UpNext so I know who you're hitting me up. Also put your name too if you want. We'll have that conversation, but put #UpNext so I know what you're hitting me up for, and we can, go from there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you always know when I post. Yes, I will try to post consistently now. Trust me, I know. But thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day.